and gentlemen, today is the day. We are back here in LEGO Fortnite Odyssey because finally we do have a brand new update for you guys, and it's exactly what we expected. The Spires are now active in our LEGO Fortnite Odyssey worlds, and with that come a group of new enemies as well, those of course being the Spire enemies. In today's video, we're going to take you through the entire update as I check everything out for the first time, because not only are there new enemies and Spires, but there's also a new rune that we have to investigate, as well as a brand new resource. And guys, we went through some tough times together, so please drop a like on the video if you're excited for new content. LEGO Fortnite Odyssey. Towards the end of this video, I will be mentioning all of the new updates to expeditions as well, because there's a host of new updates there. But obviously, Odyssey is our baby here on this channel, so that's what we're going to be talking about first. And look, even our villagers are excited to see us again. I'm going to be honest, guys, it's been a minute, but we're so back. But as we sleep through the night and wake up, our base has a very good view of the brand new update, because right over there, we see our first Spire. I have a few around my world, and the first thing I have to note is that in the patch notes, they did say that they fixed a bug where Adventure Jonesy may not have shown up at your base. So go to your main base after this update and look around, because I know a lot of you guys have been commenting saying you haven't even been able to find Adventure Jonesy, which basically gives you the quest to get some of the new weapons. So yeah, I figured I'd throw that in for those of you who are maybe struggling with that issue. The first thing we're looking at though is going to be the journal, because we do have a quest that says speak to Vengeance Jones again. So when we go ahead and say what's up, he says that the Spires have awoken, and he gives us another quest. And of course, I believe that should be to go ahead and investigate them. And there it is. Defeat 10 Spires or Spire summoned enemies. I don't know if these are going to be in random parts of our map or just near the Spires themselves, but we're going to find out right now without wasting any time. The one thing we do have to check is that we have a good loadout, and yep, here we go. We've got our Shatterhorn pistols, which is going to be our main weapon of defense. So let's go ahead and send it right over to the Spires, because we finally have a whole new group of enemies in the game. And popping up the patch notes, it says that Mass Maker Daigo has released evil forces. Spires have awakened. Players will get to obtain different rewards by defeating various Spires, and the Spires will regenerate after a certain period. Note that there are other difficulties for Spires which will affect the waves of enemies. Numerous enemies will start to spawn in your world, which are mass minifigs and titans, and not core. There's a whole lot of questions that I actually have with that, but rather than sit around and talk about them, let's step up to our first Spire and see what's going on here. Okay, so right now it seems to be inactive just like it was before the update, but you know, the patch notes did say that they're active, so maybe this one isn't yet, because going ahead and shooting at it, it seems like it doesn't want to wake up. That's no issue though, because we do have other Spires around our worlds, and literally right over the hill we do have another one. And as you can see, there's actually a health bar, which means I think we're ready to go. And off the bat, oh gosh, okay, we got to remember we do not have hero classes yet, so I can't use my quote-unquote Rift Ripper abilities to dodge. I gotta fight this thing straight up, and wow, wait a sec, we just one versus the Spire. Hang on, that might have been an easy mode Spire, because look at that, it just straight up disappeared. We are absolutely goated. No Rift Ripper required. We have cleared out our first Spire in our Odyssey world. That was a walk in the park. I mean, if you guys use these dual blasters, expect to have a similar experience. Make sure you do avoid that first plasma attack though, because if you are familiar with the Spires, they have that plasma attack that you saw, and yeah, if you get hit by that, it's going to do a ton of damage to you. And then after that, they'll throw those 3 spikes into the ground where you can go ahead and attack them, because they will be fully vulnerable at that point. If you played any LEGO Fortnite Expeditions, you'll know all about that. Anyway, that was way too quick and a little bit underwhelming, so let's go ahead and hunt down for some other Spire spawns, and I'm pretty sure there's one over this way, so let's fly over to our shore to investigate further. And along the way, we're also looking for these Spire enemies, obviously. My first question I had is that in the patch notes, they said that one of the enemies that would spawn is not core. I don't know if that's the same core that we have in game, because not core sounds like the opposite. Oh, also, hang on, wait, we have more Spires here, so this has to go on hold for a second. And we've already used our blaster on these, and it was pretty easy. So next, we're going to check out some of the other weapons, and I don't even think I have a Warhammer in my inventory. No, I do not. So we're going to have to use our dual daggers here. And okay, this is interesting to note, because we do have these masked, oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, we have these masked things here that go ahead and do a ton of damage to you. We got to be careful of those, and obviously we have to be careful of the eye as well. We can shoot into the eye, and as you can see with 2 bullets, we just did half of its health. But let's try the dagger next. So what's going to happen is he's going to ground pound, and then there's going to be this wave effect that we can just go ahead and jump over, and then we can swing our daggers. And yet again, the Spires are definitely weaker than they are in LEGO Fortnite Expeditions, and that's honestly good, because like I said, we don't have the hero classes yet, so that's pretty helpful. One interesting thing that I've noticed so far is that when we fight these, we get no drops. There's literally nothing that comes from this. But in the patch notes, they said that you can craft a new weapon with the new corrupted crystal material. So I was fully expecting to be able to get that from this, but unfortunately, that's not the case. Anyway, while we're down here and we have our dual pistols, skills, we're going to go ahead and take out a brute. I doubt this guy here will give us any of the things that we're looking for, but oh, wait, we're lagging. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. Okay, there we go. It's still good to take these guys out because you can never have enough of those brute scales. And hang on a sec, as we were traveling home, we have found our first masked enemies. These are going to be the masked minifigs, which were spawned from Daigo himself. So let's lock in for these and let's use our dual daggers. Wait a sec. He literally just eliminated his teammate. Okay, that's awkward. Now there's only one left, and taking him down, we got nothing other than dynamite and some storm cores. So again, we haven't found the new item. And speaking of the new things in this game, let's just go ahead and pop up the entirety of the LEGO Fortnite Odyssey patch notes on screen so you can read them for yourselves. These were posted over on Reddit, so I'll have them down in the description in case you want to take a look at it, but let's just get through them together. So for Odyssey, they said the additions are Mask Maker Daigo. We already kind of read this. They said that they've released evil forces, so the Spires have awoken, and the players will be able to get different rewards by defeating various Spires. They'll respawn after a certain amount of time, and there's different difficulties for each one. The next thing they talk about are numerous enemies that have began to spawn, which again, we've already talked about. Those are going to be the masked minifigs and the Titans, and then not core. And lastly, what we have not spoken about, but what we did tease in the intro is the brand new rune. So there's a new rune that's able to be crafted right now, Spire Bane 3, which deals extra damage to any Spire creature or boss. Lastly, in the additions, they say that you can now craft a weapon with the new corrupted crystal material, which obviously we are on the lookout for today. And then in bug fixes, they said that weapons of higher rarity now deal corresponding damage, which I don't really know what that means. Maybe that means they actually nerfed some of the higher tier weapons. It doesn't really seem to be the case though, because I was still absolutely shredding the Spires. And then lastly, in bug fixes, they said they resolved an issue where a couple of the journal quests could not be completed. Anyway, we're over here at our rune forge next because we have Shatterhorn dual daggers. And as you can see, we have one extra slot for them. So let's see if we can find Spire Bane 3. Let's roll this and let's just be on the lookout for it. And we don't have a whole lot of essence right now, but maybe we can at least see it. Come on, come on. Give us something lucky. Spire Bane 3, where are you? Maybe we don't have it unlocked yet. I'm not too sure. This is our last roll and we did not find it. Okay. Oh, that wasn't very lucky. Anyway, we're getting right back on the road and we are going to go ahead and fast travel into literally the middle of nowhere. That way we can hopefully find more masked enemies because obviously there's still a lot to hunt down in this new update. Hopefully we can find core today. Maybe we can find some more Spires. I'm not too sure. It felt like the spawn rate of the Spires before the update was actually pretty low, and honestly they were hard to find for a lot of people. So I'm interested in just running around my world for a little bit and hopefully finding some more Spires that just randomly popped up. And if not, we do have to wait and see how long it'll take for the Spires that we already had discovered to reactivate. So yeah, for now we're just flying around and exploring. Okay, and here we go. I totally forgot that this first Spire didn't activate when I initially walked up to it, so I came back to revisit and it looks like now it is ready to go. I've already fought it with the dual daggers and the Shatterhorn pistol, so I think next we're gonna experiment with some other stuff. And first we're gonna go ahead and use a pickaxe. I don't expect this one to go on too well, but let's just go ahead and jump slam attack. And okay, you know what? That's actually not horrible damage at all. We did about half of the Spire's health with our first go around, and yeah, that's just not bad. So next we're gonna go ahead and take some dynamite and throw it at these, and I fully expect this to go ahead and do all of the rest of the damage. And let's see. Oh wow, wait, never mind, that did no damage at all. Okay. Oh my, I'm getting absolutely shredded by this thing though. Again, when it slams like this, you're gonna have to avoid that red aura, and if you don't, you're gonna get hit. So let's just go ahead and continue onwards and take this guy out. We'll use our dual pistols, and just like that, yeah, that thing is so overpowered, it's just insane. But there we go. Let's see if we get any drops from the Spire, and yet again, we get no drops. That's so weird. But I do have luck 3 on the Shatterhorn pistols, so we're gonna continue, like I said, to go around looking for some masked enemies and maybe not core, with the goal of hopefully getting our first drop, which would be the new corrupted crystal material. Okay, and here we go, guys. After searching a little bit more in the middle of nowhere, we have found a few extra masked enemies, and these are the ones with the gold masks, which means they're a little bit stronger. Still, our daggers are absolutely slicing and dicing through these guys. It is nice to see them because obviously we're still on the quest to get 10 defeated for our Adventure Jones quest. And here we go, guys. We have found a Titan. This is honestly what I've been looking for. Obviously, we're also looking for core, but this guy right here is one that is very exciting and new to LEGO Fortnite Odyssey as well. And holy cow. Okay, so he shoots lasers out of his eyes, much like the Spire does. And one quick tip for you guys, if you have not fought a Titan yet, if you shoot him up towards the head area, or what you might think is the head, it's going to do normal damage. The critical attack point for a Titan, if you didn't know, is going to be the lower chest or lower body area. Basically, exactly where his mask is down there is going to be where you do the most damage. So be on the lookout for that. And yeah, you're going to defeat them much quicker if you do. But here we go. Once again, we got essence distance, but no drop. We still have not found the new resource yet. At least we did find a Titan, though. That's good news. And checking out our journal quest, it looks like the Titans don't even count as one of the enemies you can defeat because, yeah, it did not count towards the 10. That just means we got to keep wandering around and hopefully find some more masked enemies. We'll also definitely take some bear pelts along the way. And for those of you guys who are playing the new update, comment down below and let me and everyone watching know your best tips for finding some of these new masked enemies, maybe finding some of the new resources, etc. You know, with this being day 1 of the update, this is still new to me as well. So although I'm always trying to help you guys out, if you guys have any tips better than what I'm talking about in the video, I'll be sure to pin and heart some of my favorites. Anyway, it looks like we did find another Titan down here. Oh my, wait. We found 2 at the same time. That's crazy. I wonder if I can lure both of them so they can both try to attack me. That would be insane. Okay, let's try to get this guy. I don't know if this is smart. Oh my God, there's 3 of them. Wait, what? There's literally 3 of them right here. That's insane. Okay, here we go. Maybe I shouldn't fight 3 at the same time. That might not be the smartest thing. So let's go ahead and just spray 1. Let's go ahead and lunge attack at him. Oh gosh. Okay. Oh my, we knocked off some of his balance. Come on. This first one's almost one shot. Come on. Ow. Okay, we can't die here. We cannot die. Oh my goodness. Okay, there we go. And whoa, look at that. He dropped an iron warhammer. This thing looks insane. Okay, there we go. I must have just found the hotspot because there's one here. There's a second one here. And then if I look over this way, there was just another one. Wait, where did he go? Okay, there were 3. I don't know what just happened. Let's take him down as fast as possible though. And my first observation about this is the fact that I'm pretty sure the Titans are literally more powerful than the Spire is. He literally takes longer to take down. And there it is. Oh my goodness, guys. We got plasma pistols and also a corrupted crystal. We did get 2 of them, and this is what they look like when we read into it. It says crafting material obtained by defeating elite Spires and heavy demon guards. So just like that, we got our first look at the brand new resource. Oh, and there is our other Titan. It seems like off the bat, Titans are going to be the best way to get the new drops. Because from the looks of it so far, Spires give you absolutely nothing. As long as we're getting the new resources from somewhere, I can't complain too much. Anyway, we got to continue shredding here. There we go. We got another corrupted crystal. That brings our count to 3. And there were 4 Titans in this one very small area, which is kind of insane. I have no idea how that ends up happening, but I might have to mark this on the map as a good spawn for Titans because I'm imagining they might even respawn here in the future. So if you guys find an area like this, I would highly suggest you do the same and absolutely farm these Titans for those corrupt crystals. Anyway, we're super close to taking down our 4th Titan in this one spot. So here we go. Come on. Give us one more corrupt crystal, please. Let's see. And okay, we did get one. So yeah, I would say that it is pretty much confirmed that Titans are going to be the best way currently to get some of these brand new corrupted crystals. Let's go ahead and take these things home though. And before we get out of here, like I said, I'm just going to go ahead and mark this area as an absolutely goated Titan spawn. Okay, so we've made it back home. And looking at our journal once again, the Titans do not track for this new quest, so that's good to know if you're getting in for the first time. But let's see what we can do with these new corrupted crystals. So let's go up to our crafting bench and check out what we can do. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. There's no way. Wait. Dude, you can make a brand new tier of weapons that have Spire Bane on them. Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you may have heard it here first. That is insane. Okay, what should we craft? Let's go ahead and look at a comparison, and it seems like this actually does more damage than any gem type. So as you can see, the damage here is about to the E in damage. And then if I go to the different gems, you can see that it's under the G. So yeah, you get a big damage buff with this. And not only that, you also get Spire Bane 3, which increases damage to Spires and Spire summoned enemies. And I just took some time to decide between making the plasma pistols and a sword. And I think I'm just going to go with the sword. Obviously, the plasma pistols are already overpowered, so if I really want to find out how good they are, I think the sword might be a better option. Let's go ahead and obviously put a gold handle on it. That way we get 3 extra rune slots on top of Spire Bane 3. And let's take our first look at the brand new sword inside of LEGO Fortnite Odyssey. And it honestly looks exactly like a sapphire here, but let's go ahead and sleep through the night and let's check this out in the daytime sunlight. And yo, this thing looks sick. It's like a little bit of a more like muted blue. It's hard to describe, but it does look amazing. And like I mentioned, this is the most powerful sword in the entirety of the game now. Let's go ahead and throw it into the rune forge though and make it even better. We'll put luck on it. That way we maybe get more of those corrupted crystals in the future. Of course, we're going to put damage on it. And I think for now, I'm going to leave the last rune slot blank. I'm not sure exactly what I want to put on it yet, but go ahead and leave some suggestions down below. What I will do right away though is go ahead and grab 3 rift crystals and let's toss this bad boy straight into the legendary forge. That way we can get it in its legendary state as quickly as possible. So bang, just like that, we have a rifted corrupted sword, which just wasn't even a thing before this update. Anyway, next, it's time to go test this thing out. So let's jump on the battle bus. And we're going straight back to where we found those Titans earlier. Hopefully they've respawned, and if not, maybe we'll just find some other enemies to test down here anyway. And yeah, it looks like there's no Titans anymore. That's okay though, because there are other enemies here. And like I said, we're just trying to test out this new corrupted sword. So let's go ahead and give it a swing. And okay, just like that, we're basically gonna one-hit every single enemy type if we jump slam them. Let's test it out against this bear though. This is what I'm really interested in, because obviously these plasma pistols absolutely shred. But what does the new highest damage sword in the game do to it? And oh my, okay, this is not bad. This is not bad. We already have taken down over half of its health. We just got to dodge some of his attacks, and just like that, we have gone ahead and taken him out. The luck even kicked in, so we got 2 bear pelts, which is incredible. And here we go. We finally found some masked enemies, which is great because now we can test out Spire damage 3. Again, this does more damage to any masked enemies. And okay, so with a normal swing, we just did 24 damage. And to put that into perspective, a normal swing on something else does 17 damage. So what does a jump slam do? I'm imagining, oh my goodness, 36 damage for a jump slam attack against a masked enemy. That's really, really good, actually. Okay, let's go ahead and take all these guys out. Nice. We actually got power cells from them. That's a pretty useful thing in the game. And honestly, I was just making some off camera even. So it is nice that these masked enemies are dropping some pretty good loot. You know, of course, these are technically supposed to be the best enemies in the game now. So I think it's very, very cool that not only are they dropping things like batteries, but of course, the Titans are also dropping these corrupted crystals. Anyway, looking at our quest, we only need to find 2 more of the masked enemies to find out what Jones has up for us next. So let's keep on exploring here, guys. We are so close to getting done. And if you're enjoying the new update or this new video informing you on absolutely everything, be sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel for all things LEGO Fortnite and LEGO Fortnite Odyssey. While I'm flying around though, on screen, you're also seeing everything new in Expeditions. You can pause to read if you want, or like I said, this will be linked down in the description for all of the changes. But there's basically a new boss, which is going to be Mask Maker Daigo. They also raised the level cap on each hero to 50. They added some new weapons that you could obtain and a whole lot more. Very exciting stuff. Maybe I'll make a video on all of the changes if you guys want to see it. But what I'm really trying to see right now are 2 more masked enemies. So let's go ahead and try to find them. Oh, and we found some more Spires. Sure, it's not a masked enemy, but hang on. Wait, there are masked enemies that spawned here. Let's go ahead and take them out because that'll finish our quest just like that. And the jump slam is absolutely insane, guys. This new sword is goated, I will say. It's not very good against the Spire, though. As you can see, we basically did like no damage to it. So it's either that or this is just the hardest difficulty Spire in the game. I'm not too sure. And honestly, I think that this might just be a stronger Spire type. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We are getting shredded by it, though. We are getting absolutely shredded. Oh no. We got to be careful of these masks here. Sorry, that was a little chaotic, but yeah, I could definitely confirm that this is probably going to be the strongest Spire type. With that, we got to absolutely lock in, though, and make sure we're taking down health as much as we possibly can. So here we go. Let's go ahead and do this. We'll beam him there. We'll go ahead and use our sword. And honestly, every Spire up until this point was just a test for this one because this is just so much more chaotic. There are so many masked enemies that are even spawning from this in the first place. So here we go. We got this one down. Let's go ahead and spam it. Let's use our sword here. Come on. Uh-oh, we're lagging. Why are we lagging? This is not the time to lag. This is not the time to lag, LEGO Fortnite. Ooh, and look at that zapping kicking in on these daggers. All right, blaster time. There we go. Oh my goodness, and we're so close to taking it down. Ow. Oh my goodness, no way. Bro, that was the hardest Spire I've ever fought, and I don't even know where it was on the map, bro. Oh man, I was so close to taking it down. I have no recollection of where that even was. I'm gonna be genuinely honest. I was just in the middle of nowhere. And yeah, that is kind of an L. But what isn't an L is the fact that now we're home, and now we can go ahead and claim our quest from Vengeance Jones because we did finish it. So let's go ahead and speak to him and see what he says next. An enemy strengths point at their weakness, blah, blah, blah. Okay, we gotta get the heavy Demon Garden Spires. Okay, so what is he gonna have us do next? Collect 10 corrupted crystals. Holy cow. Wait, I wonder if the ones that I already collected count. Oh, they do. Nice. Oh my, wait, we found a glitch. Okay, you could actually just drop the same set of crystals and I think it'll count. Wait, did we just do it? No problem. Let's check our quest. And oh yeah, we did. We collected 10 of them. Okay, so that counted. And now it says to craft a weapon with them. That's tough because we just did that, but I guess we'll do it again. We'll go ahead and craft a set of these pistols now that we can. Why not? We got some batteries from those masked enemies. So just like that, we crafted a set of pistols. And there's Jones. Hey buddy, we're back once again. Let's see. completed the quest, and now it says to defeat a red spire while using the new weapons. Well, I think that's the same one we just got destroyed by, so we'll go ahead and do that off camera, as I'm pretty sure that's the last quest in this quest line. But guys, I'm gonna be back with another video very, very soon on this brand new update in LEGO Fortnite. Let me know what you think about it down in the comments. I just wanted to get this video out as soon as possible for you guys and share with you guys everything that is new in this brand new update. But it's been your boy Kaz. I will catch y'all in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Peace.